Stephanie Buffman from the Gladwin County Record and Beaverton Clarion, and I'm here with Officer Jim Primeau from the Beaverton City Police Department, and we're going over the highlights of the last year. So tell me, what were some of the bright spots for your department in 2012?
Beaverton's been able, in the last year and a half, especially last year, been able to really overcome some update needed on the building and the facility and our report writing system. Got a lot of things that people don't see. A lot of things that people do see is we've collected over 45 pounds of prescription medication that we've been able to keep off the streets and out of our water system and different things like that. We've been able to collect over 75 cell phones for Phone for Soldiers, a program that we started. We've been able to, Planet Aid, with the help of Officer Now, we got a Planet Aid box in behind the PD to collect clothing for kids. We've been doing different things with toys and trying to support the community in different ways and start different programs and continue to make it a community-oriented police department. So we've made great strides in trying to make that connection back with the community.
That's excellent. And what were some of the biggest cases of 2012?
Well, starting from the beginning, I guess we had to wrap up a bunch of our meth cases in the prosecutor's office and spending a lot of time in court. We've been able to get 14 convictions, felony convictions on methamphetamine, the production of methamphetamine. That was big from 2011. That really drug over this year. Then right off the bat, once we finished that case, we went right into a bunch of businesses getting broken into, and we chased those guys down and got those guys incarcerated again with a bunch more felony cases, which takes a lot of work on our department when you're talking about evidence and different things like that for a small town department like ours. We went right into that, into assisting the schools with a major case that's obviously been over the news all over the place. It's taken a lot of time that people don't realize to put all that together like we did. Took months and months of work and months of preparation, months of meetings, and continually going to court. So maybe they're not seeing patrol cars on the streets as much, but it's because their boots are under desk typing reports and trying to do more investigative style stuff instead of traffic stop type of stuff.
And what would you say your strengths are in your department?
I would say one of our major strengths is investigations right now. Right now we have over an 82% solvability rate. That's pretty good when the average is usually around 48 to 52%. We hold the highest average in the county right now, and it's partly due because we have a smaller population, smaller community, and smaller PD that we can really focus on different things when they happen and how they happen. But that's one of our greatest strengths is when we come, there's a great chance that we're going to be able to solve your crime, and I can guarantee we're going to take your crime seriously, and we're going to dedicate ourselves to it, and we're going to try our very best. Some you just can't come up with the answers. It's random or it's vandalism in a way that people can't figure it out, but for the most part we get a good solvability rate, and we are very dedicated to solving crimes. Like I said, once again, traffic stops is the last thing that we do. Solving people's crimes, property damage, personal injury things, those are our priorities.
So what would you say you're looking forward to 2013?
2013, I hope we look forward to a new building. Right now we have two offices that don't provide us an interview room, don't provide us a locker room, don't provide us with a lot of the needs that a real police department needs. I mean, we're functional. We're very appreciative for what we've had. The city has done well in producing a police department I think the community can be proud of. But we're looking at hopefully being able to move to a new police department close to free, with the help of a bunch of different organizations who have things in the works, and then carrying over, whether it be camera systems, different things to make our community more secure in sometimes a reactive way, sometimes a proactive way. So we're looking forward to continuing to build community support through the ride-along program and stuff. We've had a lot of success, and just continue. Community is where it's at. I can't say it enough. Community. That's where it's at. That's where we're at. That's where we want to be. So we're going to just keep building those relationships.
So as a community, since community is one of the strengths of a department, what can the community do for the Beaverton City Police?
Well, what they can do for Beaverton City Police is communicate with us. If there's a need, communicate that need. We're not mind readers as much as we want to be. Communicate with us what a need, whether it be speeding down a road, whether it be a drug house across the road. Keep things anonymous, keep things, just give us a phone call, whatever. Leave us an answer or a message on the answer machine. Communicate with us. The other thing is not what you can do for the police department, kind of quoting JFK here, but what you can do for your community as far as the drug box. Use it. Don't flush them down the toilet. Use that. We want to turn those drugs over to the DEA to get disposed of properly. Turn in your cell phones. Don't sell them for $5. Turn them in and use that to benefit soldiers from our community and from the communities around us. Use the Planet Aid drop box to provide clothing, maybe not just for our community, but for the communities around us. Again, use what we're trying to provide. Give us some ideas. Use what we're trying to provide for the community, for the people as a whole, and for our country in general.
Jim Primeau, thank you for everything you do, and thank you for coming in and reviewing 2012 with us.
Thank you for the invite as always.
As always.